Welcome to the Dean Von Music Podcast Show, broadcasting live from Las Vegas, Nevada. If you love the timeless rock and roll and the vibes of Led Zeppelin, Guns N' Roses, Aerosmith, and Humble Pie, then you're going to love my next guest, bringing back that classic rock and roll nostalgia with a modern edge. Coming to the show live from Washington, D.C. area, I present Bitter Luck. This powerhouse band features Ian on lead vocals, Andrei on guitar, Will on bass, and Eric on drums, delivering hard-hitting grooves with a progressive twist. During the show, you'll also have a chance to win the coveted Dean Von Music Podcast mug. Just call in live during the Talk to the Band segment and be the first caller. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss this high-energy rock and roll interview. I'll see you there. And welcome to the Dean Von Music Podcast Show. How is everyone doing tonight? I want to thank everyone who's joining us tonight, including the band, of course. And we have Bitter Luck in the studio. They're in the green room right now, having a drink with the hot waitress in there. And I'm going to bring them out here in a few seconds. Let me just go ahead and set up all my goodies over here. And we are live tonight on Facebook, Instagram, Rumble, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And all over the world, this podcast is going to be released in 104 countries when it's out there. So I'm glad to have them out here. Let's bring them out here without further ado. And let's welcome the band to the stage. I got the whole band in one screen tonight, people. So, and this is the Dean Von Music Podcast Show. We're down here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and you guys are in Washington. Tell me a little bit about the weather. How is it out there, and how was your day, guys?
Depends on the day of the week
for
the weather. Yeah. Cold today. It was 80 degrees yesterday, 70 degrees the day before.
Same here. It was 100, and then it was like 70, and now it's cold. I'm like, right now, I went downstairs. I'm like, fuck. I had to put on my
dry heat though in the desert, right?
What's that?
You at least have that dry heat out in the desert.
Oh yeah, it is dry, and a lot of swamp coolers out here. People use swamp coolers because they can. It's not very humid, not like back east or probably in Washington. You get a little bit of humidity.
Oh, big time! That's what we're getting ready for that period of the season to hit when it just becomes unbearable.
But guys, thank you very much for sending me the songs tonight. You sent me a whole bunch. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'm looking at your website, and we're going to be playing some videos. Let me turn this up a little bit. 1, 2. You guys sound good? Do I sound okay over there?
Oh, yeah.
Testing 1. Okay. And I got some music lined up with you guys, of course. You are the stars tonight, so I have nothing but bitter luck. I love the music, guys. I love the music, man. You guys are progressive. You're dynamic. I just love it. And it kind of brings me back. It brings me back to the early days, right? Like not Black Crowes, but I'm thinking a little twist on it. Rock and roll, 79, late 70s and 80s. And I love it. That's my genre.
Oh, appreciate it. Absolutely.
Okay, let's introduce the band. I got your names in front of me, but you guys look a little different than you do in the
Really?
It was only like 9 months ago.
Is that a good or a bad thing?
Okay, I'm going to have you raise your hand. Ean Eschenburg on vocals. Raise your hand. Ian's the guy with the long hair on my left-hand side. Not sure about yours. And we got Andrew Wells on guitar. Raise your hand.
Andrei.
Andrei! Okay, see, that's why I do that, so I correct myself. Andrei Wells on guitar. And we got Will Guys, okay. Well,
Don't worry,
guys.
I got it wrong the first time I.
All right, Will. I'm going to just leave out the last names tonight. On bass guitar, raise your hand, Will. And there's your bassist right there. And we got Eric Levy. Now, I know I pronounced that right.
No, you did not. It's Levy. But you're not the only one to do it.
Another one. When I first
I am 4 for 4, guys. I'm 4 for 4.
Yeah, his mom was pissed at me. His mom was pissed.
Eric Levy on drums, delivering the hard-hitting grooves with a progressive twist. I sound like an announcer. Alrighty. Guys, I'm so glad this is my second podcast show. I just did a band from Switzerland 2 days ago. They're at Fighter V. They'll be I'm actually putting them up next week. But I had to, because they're in a different country, it was like 2 a.m. or some shit. So I had to do a pre-record on them. But with you guys, I get to go live. So first of all, let me thank everyone for joining the show on Facebook, Rumble, LinkedIn, everywhere that I'm streaming tonight, YouTube, of course. So tell me, I'm going to start off with you, Ian. And first of all, who are the founding members? Who's the first ones in tonight, or is it all of you?
In terms of the genesis of the band?
Yes.
I guess that would fall on me and this guy right here. To kind of make a long story short, Eric and I were in a previous band, still doing like the original rock and roll thing and whatnot. Okay. And eventually that kind of came to an end, or we made our exit and decided we kind of wanted to start something new, kind of have it be more our own vision, but also be the vision of the people that we bring into this new thing.
Gotcha.
And I don't know if you want to pick it up from
Andrei.
Finding these guys. Eric, scoured.
Okay, now what year? First of all, let's go back. I'm going to go back. Okay, the band first, and then I'm going to go to hit each one of you because I want to know when you started playing music, how you got started, what do you play, and all that good stuff. So let's go back to the origination of the band. What year? Who was in it? And when did these two good-looking guys get back in the band?
So our last band sort of folded in October of 2024. And basically around that time, we had started kind of putting out some open calls for people. And, we auditioned people because we wanted basically the best people around, obviously.
Absolutely.
Talented musicians, but also good people. That was basically
the job application,
Okay.
But yeah, like November, December of 2024, we found Will. He reached out to Ian.
Okay.
We're kind of, scouring the local side of the internet, looking for people.
How did you find them? What means did you use to find them?
So Will had reached out to me through Facebook, and the thing is, I'd had a connection with Will. Without getting too much into it, our bands had played together, and my band at the time created, we'll say, a negative experience in regards to Will's band putting us on at the time.
We all have that.
So Will had no reason to actually like me. Again, I very much appreciate his forgiveness.
Are you a likable guy, though? Are you mean? Or
he hashed it out, but it was always something I felt so guilty about, and I was just so glad he reached out to me and that we were able to bring him in and make that all happen. So
we brought Will in, and at the time we were trying out another guitar player, and we were kind of sitting around because the guitar player was running late, and we were like, what influences do you like? What kind of music do you like? This guy brings up Rush, and that was like the telepathic signal that, I needed, because, when you think of Rush, everyone's like, oh, I love Tom Sawyer. But well, I think you said what kind of Rush?
Yeah, being the discerning Rush fan that I am,
Eric, are you a big Rush fan?
Oh yeah.
Here's the thing, I was the bystander in the room. I like Rush for their discography, but these guys like Rush, like that.
They love Rush.
Not my number one. We'll get to my number one.
No, Neil Peart's not a bad guy to follow, actually.
Yeah. No,
God rest his soul. Yeah.
But he was like, what kind of Rush? And you're probably expecting me to say, YYZ or like whatever. But I said, like Crest of Steel and, Farewell to Kings and Hemispheres and like the kind of late 70s Rush.
Mid to late 70s Rush.
Okay.
And immediately it was like, all right, yeah, we're on the same page. So
Will and Eric came in later.
Well, it was him and Ian and I.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and then we found Will.
Okay.
And we were kind of finding a guitar player at the time.
That's right.
And a couple months later, Andrei hit me up on Facebook and was like, hey, saw you're looking for a project. I'm kind of looking for something more long-term, original music. And I'll let you kind of give your side of the story. But when this guy came in, it was the moment it all came together. But like, I don't know if you want to give your side of it.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, spill it.
So this is around like.
Go ahead and move in a little bit closer to this middle of the screen, or at least so we can see your face. You guys are like the Brady Bunch tonight. We got to get you all in there. All right, go ahead.
Well, so Eric put up this Facebook listing. They were looking for a lead guitar player, and at this time, I just left the band that I was in before.
Right.
I was supposed to attend this music school over in California around the times that the wildfires happened. Early in January, a couple years ago, or was that last year?
Last year.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah.
So I was like a week before I was supposed to fly out over there. So I was kind of, shit out of luck on that situation.
Shit out of luck. Shit out of bitter luck.
I'd say, yeah, that should be our new band.
Shit out of bitter luck coming up next.
Yeah.
But it was kind of like by fate. I opened up Facebook one day. I think I was like working out or something like that, and the first thing that popped up was Eric's listing looking for a lead guitar player, in the vein of like Aerosmith, Led Zeppelin, kind of like the project I've always been looking for at that time. I spent years trying to find people wanting to play that style of music.
Gotcha.
And then we ended up finding a good day to meet up.
January 16th,
January
2025.
25.
Day of the creation of us.
Were you guys together back in 2020 by any chance?
No.
Every band I've talked to in the last 2 months has talked about COVID and the downturn in 2020. So thank God I don't have to have that conversation again.
Only imagine how that would have been.
All right, so about 24 is when you guys really started getting together, right?
Early 25.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then go ahead on Andrei.
So we ended up meeting up on January 16th last year. I remember pulling up. I think this is like one of the rare times I was the first one there.
Okay.
Fashioned me late.
Is he bullshitting, guys, or is he?
Like fucking guitar players.
Guitar players,
I know guitar players. I've been with a few of them.
Yeah, we're a bunch of shitheads.
But we need you. We need you, man.
God, did we?
And I pulled up to the rehearsal space before everyone got there. And, it kind of felt like a job interview.
Do you have a suit and tie? Do you have a tie on?
Yeah, I was like, oh, God,
these guys are going to stop her. What was your first
He'd bring a suit and tie and have his resume.
He was definitely a bit more reserved. So,
I don't know how
a little more reserved. Wasn't so sure. I'm trying to break down. Hey, what's going on, man? Hey, glad.
Will and I are just like arms crossed.
That's funny.
These guys are the introverts. They play introvert. They're really extroverted. Just wait.
Extroverts. Okay, continue, Andrei.
Oh yeah.
Were you talking?
Yeah. As I was.
We like to cut him off.
Poor guy.
So I remember, and this is obviously just from my own perspective. I think we all had our own perspectives that day.
Right.
It was definitely, it took a minute to, break the ice and stuff because I'm a very reserved kind of person, socially. So,
Either like Last Child or like.
Okay, let's talk about the band. Let's talk about your music. Let's get into the meat. Okay, so you guys got a bunch of songs. And how many albums or how many singles are they all on the EP or albums? Give me a little bit of discography. I see it on your website, but tell me a little bit more about the songs and the
funnily
original.
enough, with the timeline of the band, when we got him in, we did a couple covers and we were like, you know what, let's things were feeling good, and we were like, let's try and write something, like see how it goes. And
sure.
The song you were just playing, Haunted Hills, was pretty much the first song that we ever wrote, and it was at our very.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite so far.
Yeah. And that was the lead single that we released back in August of last year.
I like it.
That same session, we recorded 4 others. So the 5 that are on the Show Your Hand EP are the ones that are out now. And that's pretty much what's out right now.
New one to come soon, though.
Yeah,
very soon. Very, very soon. Definitely stay tuned.
Now you guys have, I don't have to tell you, but you guys got quite a few songs. And you got. I looked to see if you had a tour coming up. I didn't see anything on the tour list.
Working on it.
Do you guys have any gigs planned in the future? Anything planned?
So we are. So this next Friday, we're going to be playing it down at Longwood University at their band fest, which should be a really cool event.
Oh, okay.
And we're really excited about a gig May 3rd up in, I think it's Haplethorpe, Maryland.
Yes.
It's kind of like right outside of Baltimore.
It's near Meriwether.
And
Okay.
it's Sunday.
I love
service.
that area. I love that area.
Bands.
We're closing out M3 weekend up near Meriwether Post in Maryland, playing the Sunday sermon that they're hosting for it. So we'll be playing a bunch of different bands that, very similar styles, all leading.
Is your style music popular in the in the Baltimore area or Washington? Is like kind of like the Black Crowes, kind of that
DC,
Led Zeppelin, DC.
I will say rock and roll is a very tough genre in Washington, D.C.
Mm-hmm.
Like heavy metal, is it heavy metal or Led Zeppelin type, humble pie, rock and roll, blues, R&B? What is the most popular? Are you guys,
Probably go-go. Honestly,
go-go and
original music, it's go-go, but otherwise
rock.
it's the cover band scene.
Well, it's
Okay.
It's a lot of indie rock.
I guess indie rock some remains from the
Okay. That gives me a clue. Indie rock.
Yeah.
Indie rock, a lot of original music. Of course, that's my favorite. That's the only thing that I put on the show is original music because I can always play the jukebox. It's down the street.
Exactly.
But I love original bands. I love artists. I love creators. And that's what this show is all about. It's like bringing in new talent, creation. People, managers call me, will you do cover bands? No. Will you do tribute bands? No. I need artists that create their own music. And it's real simple, and that's what people have never heard you before. They've heard the Eagles and they've heard all these cover tunes and all this shit, but they've never heard you before. And that's what this show is all about. Bringing new talent in. Of course, once in a while, I get an Alice Cooper or a Carlos Cavazo from Quiet Riot. I get those guys once in a while just to kind of remind people that, yeah, those people are still out there and they're still playing. But you guys are doing it on a whole new level. And now, I saw your resume, and it says you sound like all these different bands. Let me see here. What did I say? I said Led Zeppelin, Guns N' Roses, Aerosmith, Humble Pie, and then it says you're gonna love my next guest. Bringing up classic rock, the nostalgia of the '80s and the '90s. I love the Black Crowes. In fact, my friend Tommy Lee from Motley Crue, me and Tom went to school together. And I went to go see him at out here in Nevada. And Black Crowes were opening up for Motley Crue.
Oh, no.
Oh, dang.
And me and Tom are real good friends. I haven't seen Tom in a while, but we went to Royal Oak High School in Covina, California, and we both got thrown out on the same day.
for the same event or separate?
We weren't going to make it, man. They said you guys got to go to summer school. I'm like, fuck. So me and Tom went to summer school, and he rode his motorcycle into class and said, "Fuck this, I'm out of here." It was the first day we went to. You remember continuation school or whatever they call it, and I went in there. I said, "Screw this." And we're playing volleyball. We weren't even learning anything,
Oh, you're kidding me.
And they did that so you'd make up credits so you'd graduate on time. I said, screw it. I'll just go get my GED and call it a day.
Yeah. So, I wish I went to your summer school, man. That sounds way too. I went to summer school in 5th grade. Math for a straight month.
Oh, yeah. No, summer school was a joke. It was a joke. And Tommy said, I'm out of here. And he was in US 101. He was in like 5 different bands. And then he joined Motley Crue with Nikki. That's a whole nother conversation. But I knew Tom way back. No tattoos, short hair. And his name was Tom Bass.
Oh.
And Lee is his middle name, Tommy Lee Bass. So we never called him Lee anything. We just said, hey, Tom Bass. And he had this little dimple on his chin, and he looked like a fish. So we called him Tom Bass, the fish.
Now, how did he take to that?
He just laughed. He didn't care.
Okay. So he was a good sport.
He's a very good sport. Tommy has the best personality in musicians. That's why he landed frickin' Pamela Lee and Heather Locklear and some of the hot chicks, right? It's all about personality, guys. It's not always about the look sometimes. Mm-hmm. But anyway, enough about me. So let's get back to the music. You've got so many songs and they're right in front of me. Now, a video, I was watching your videos and I was going to pick one, but I said, I'm going to ask the band. And I want to play a video right now so we can let the people know what you guys look like, what you sound like. Is there a live YouTube video that you would like me to play?
You want to do the No Vanitiy from Sound of Music?
Yeah. We go No
Is that the live one?
Yeah.
1.6 thousand people are looking at that 2 months ago.
Ooh.
So you guys got 1.6 thousand people checking that video out. That's awesome. Let me cue it up, guys.
Sweet.
Oh, hey, hold your horse. I don't want to play it yet. So,
Just tease the audience.
I want to tease you, guys. This is No Vanity, and it's going to be a song by Bitter Luck, and they're out in Washington D.C. area tonight. And I've got them all together. I've got the whole band, which is a rarity on my show lately. I get the singer, I get the guitar player, but I don't get the whole band all the time. So this is like a treat tonight for the Dean Von Music podcast show. So we are going to play this video, guys, and your mics are live, just so you know. So if you scream and yell, I'm going to hear you.
Cool. We can bash on Andrei the whole time.
Which has been done before. Let me go full screen on this, guys, and let's play it for the audience. Your mic's alive, guys. Your mic's alive.
Yeah, no.
That song takes me way back, man. It was just like Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin met the Black Crowes, and they got in the room together, man. And so tell me, was Robert Plant an influence?
No, never.
Led Zeppelin.
Absolutely. I mean, absolutely. Absolutely. And like once I felt like I really kind of was able to discover like my voice a few years ago, I kind of realized that singing like more that upper register, not that you could tell from my quality, but singing in that upper register is really my comfortable spot. And especially with the long hair, I got the mustache.
Yeah, well, no, I can relate to that. You know what? I'm a singer, and when I get up in the high register, I feel comfortable there. It's when I have to come down.
Yeah,
when it's stretched down.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Like I sing a lot of AC/DC, so I like to stay up there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, man? You're a screamer. You're a screamer. I was the lead singer for Danger back in the 80s. I don't know if you guys know my career. And I played with everybody, Twisted Sister, got Van Halen, everybody that was playing down in LA at the time, George Lynch, Lita Ford, all of the big bands, Warrant. I played with Warrant a few stages. Poison opened up for us, just to give you an idea where I was in the business. So like I was the lead singer for Danger. And that's one Danger, not two. And we played with Danger.
Yeah.
So it's like Danger is up first, and then Danger's up second. So but I love your voice, man. I love the fact that you just let loose, and that's as raw as it gets, right there, guys. And I love the fact that you guys recorded that, and the drums. I gotta compliment you on the drums. I'm a drummer. I started playing drums when I was 5 years old, man, and I thought I was good, man. But listening to you, I'll tell you what, you got it down. You got the licks down, bro. And the rest of you and the guitar playing is. I like that gold custom Les Paul you're playing over there.
Yes, you should have that.
Of course I should.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen it.
And now wait, I got to ask: is that a Rickenbacker bass?
It is.
Ricky bass on the left, and then I got the gold custom Les Paul, which I love that guitar. It's so meaty, but it's so clean if you want it to be, right?
Absolutely. P90s are the perfect blend of, humbuckers and single coils.
The humbuckers, yes, absolutely. I know a little bit about instrument, guys, because I've been playing for 45 years. So I played with some of the best guitar players, that I think ever. And I've been very fortunate to play with great musicians like yourselves. So tell me, are you guys pretty happy with this band? I mean, you must be, because you're still together, for one. And give me an idea of what it's like to go in the rehearsal studio, to get on stage, and what's the most fun you guys have ever had? Maybe give me one of those.
What has been? Honestly, I gotta say, I think for me, it's when we played a show down in Lynchburg. It wasn't even that it was that like there was like a fair amount of people there. It's not even like it was that packed, but the stage was just nice and open. I personally felt like I could really, kind of stretch myself out, get myself kind of going. That's my comfort zone. I've realized, obviously I'll play any size stage.
Sure.
Smaller stages, they're constricting. I'm having to jump over more chords. I'm knocking over cymbal stands for this guy.
He's done.
But the big stage is the ultimate, right?
Absolutely,
yeah.
And that's where I definitely feel the most comfortable.
And what's the biggest stage you've ever played on? Like, could you do the 50? Like, run the 50 across the stage?
It might be Trading Post.
Honestly,
now.
For this band, for right now, I think it is probably that one that I was talking about.
Okay. Yeah. That's awesome. Now who? Okay, I'll get into that later. I was going to ask you, who would you love to play with? Now, I kind of know your influences a little bit, but I'll get over to the guitar player here in a second. But I want to know. Okay. I looked at your website. You guys got a nice website, by the way. Thank you for putting that together, because a lot of bands don't have a website. And I'm like, they rely on social media, but I've got to go here. I've got to go there. I've got to go here. I've got to go there. And I'm like, man, I'd love to have it all in one spot. And I have a website myself. So it's very nice to be able to go to a band's website and go, there's the social media. There's all the videos. There's the bio or the EPK. Right. And you guys have a great website. So, and a shop to purchase merchandise. So everyone go to bitterluck.com when you get a chance, bitterluck as it's spelled, .com, and order their album, order their music, get their merchandise, get the t-shirts, get it all, man, get it all. So get over there and check them out. And while we're doing the interview anyway. So we have some more videos. I want to play some music, but first of all, let's talk about Okay, let's talk about your newest songs, the songs you want to really promote. And I have about 11 here, or 9 of them. But tell me a song that you really want to promote, that you really love to play on stage.
I mean, No Vanity really is, I mean, just to get that one out of the way again, you already played it. We really enjoy that one. We kick the show off typically with that, just kind of as a tone setter.
Okay.
You know, kind of come into a place. We don't, you know, say anything prior. We just kick into it, do our thing, let the show go from there into all of our other tunes and whatnot. I mean, like, what about for you guys in terms of?
I mean, why not talk about all 5 of them?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know, let's talk about the album. Is there the new album or the album that's out?
Yeah, came out on Halloween. Yeah, I mean, I know you mentioned 9 songs. We have 5 out right now. We have a couple more. We have 2 in the can, and then we have a bunch that are
two that are in the process of pre-release, and then a bunch more that are in the process of that.
Okay, gotcha. Now we got the Ropes.
Yes. This one came out of, I think
I'm just gonna kind of jump through a few songs here. We got the Ropes. When was that song put out? Is that on the album?
Yes. So the only release timeline is Haunted Hills out in August, and then the whole 5-song EP, including Haunted Hills, which closed it in October. But
gotcha.
The Ropes, you and me in the rehearsal room, right? We just kind of sticking around. Yeah, and then it just kind of morphed into that, and then I think he came in the next day. And brought the working title of it was called "Eat the Hook." I had this like driving.
Andrei was Andrei playing guitar on this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good song. It's a good song, guys. And then we have what do we got? Steady Stream.
Steady Stream. Yes.
So I'm just going to kind of touch base on them, and if you want to play a video, let me know, and I'll go over there and play the video. But this one is called Steady Stream. I like it. It brings me back to Queen. A little bit of Queen right there. Oh yeah! Yeah! Come on! Oh yeah, Wawa. Wawa going on there. Andrei. I have to come out and see you guys play. Really taking me back. I like it. I like it. It's the first time I've heard that one.
Oh, heck yeah.
I like it. I like it. I like all the songs. I just love it. And we got Steady Streams. Mm-hmm. That was the one we just played. Looks like I have 2 of everything. Back on the Shelf. Mm-hmm. Is that on the album?
Yes, all of them are on the album.
Ah, okay, guys. I'm just kind of giving a little sample.
Yeah. This was the first group.
That song for the EP.
Back on the Shelf.
For a lot of
Listen to there we go. Little John Bonham going on back there.
I know that I've been down too low. I've been headed south, but everybody wants to ask me why they say I don't seem like myself. Waking up will get the feeling like I should be put back on the shelf.
Put it back on the shelf. Put it back on the shelf. Love that one too. Yep. Great lineup, guys.
Thank you.
I just want to play them all. And we got so Back on the Shelf. And that looks like I got 2 of everything here. And then we have No Vanity, which is I think my favorite. I think I like No Vanity. And so tell me a little bit. Okay, let me hold it. Let me play that one. That was the one I played. Yeah. No Vanity. We played the video. Right. Tell me about who wrote this song and how was it written, and what was your influence of writing this song, and who wants to take that? Andrei, you want to take that question? Guitar player.
So after we wrote Haunted Hill, I remember it was probably like the 3rd or 4th rehearsal.
Second rehearsal. I think it was rehearsal number 2.
So I had this general song idea, to bring to the table. You know, obviously very Led Zeppelin inspired. But listening back to like the first demo that I came up with on my own compared to
Right.
what we ended up coming up with, it's just crazy to see like the differences, like adding your guys' flair to that song. But yeah, it was just like kind of like a riff that I brought to the table, and then, you know, everyone added their magic sauce to it. And that's kind of like, you know, the beautiful thing about this band is that, you know, we all kind of add our own, you know.
So you come in with a riff, and then Ian takes over on the vocals and just writes the lyrics?
I think it usually comes from like different, you know.
Okay.
You know,
Gotcha.
we'll come up with an idea. Eric will have an idea. Ian will have an idea.
So the whole band gets involved.
Most of the time,
Absolutely.
these guys lay the foundation first, and like I'm just trying to kind of come up with melody ideas, and then I'll have to come back and be like, okay, here's some lyrics. I think.
Oh, okay.
Sort of
So you kind of come in last, and then they throw the rhythm section together.
They are the foundation. I like to put it this way. I'm the cherry on top of this musical milkshake, whatever you want to call it. I mean, these guys are the meat of everything that is done. I mean,
And this band, I'm guessing, popped your cherry a long time ago.
Truly, that's a good name.
You'll have to guess which one did it.
But you're that cherry on top of the little ice cream cone. I understand.
Absolutely.
I got you. It's the icing on the cake, guys. But without a good rhythm section, drummer, bass guitar, those two guys, without that, everything falls apart. Like the band just doesn't exist. And I've seen some crappy drummers and bass players, and I'm like, this band's falling apart. Because it's like a foundation, right? It's like building a house on sand.
Yep.
You know, you've got to have the bass and the drums locked in, which you guys have. It's obvious you guys are locked in tight. And so it makes it easy for the guitarist to jump on in there. And of course the singer, you know, and of course the guitar player has to have good timing as well. But you guys are tight as shit, man. You guys are tight. You couldn't do the progressive changes that you guys are doing without being tight. And so how much do you guys rehearse? Like, is it every day? Because I've been in many bands and I can talk about rigorous rehearsal schedules, but how often do you guys rehearse and then play out live?
So now we're doing about once a week. When we were doing the EP, it was probably more like twice. I think the first part of 2025 was a lot of establishing the chessboard. So I think we were getting together, at least musically, a little bit more, just to kind of like accelerate things a little bit more. But now it's once a week. But we probably meet 2 or 3 times a week, whether it's for business or, you know, recording a podcast.
We're always trying to stay on top, whether it's our sound, whether it's our business, and in terms of, again, trying to play out, visit more cities, and you know, hopefully visit more fans of what we do.
I got you guys. And I love to play your music. If I could play it, just play it all night, but I'm not a DJ. I'm actually I want to interview you guys. I want the audience to understand where you guys came from. And I'm going to kind of pick on each one of you real quick. I'm going to bounce through. I'm going back to high school, how you got started music, were your parents behind you all the way? Boom. I ran away from home when I was 14 years old, and I joined my first band, did my first single when I was like 15, 16 years old. So I had kind of a rough upbringing, but I ran away. I slept in the recording studio, and I became a songwriter very early on. But let me go. I'm just giving you a synopsis of where I came from. So I'm going to jump to you, Ian. How did you get started music? When did you realize you were a singer? And how old were you? And go ahead.
So I kind of flirted with singing. I mean, as extroverted as I probably come up, I was a bit of an introverted kid. I kind of sing to myself. I do a few things here and there throughout elementary school, kind of as a kid, like little talent shows and whatnot. But I got like really into, surprisingly, for the music we do in this band, pop punk as a kid, really into Blue Sum 41, stuff like that. Would play in some kind of early bands in middle school and stuff like that. And then got into another band in high school where I played bass and sang. We were kind of doing more of the modern rock, Foo Fighters, Alter Bridge, kind of thing like that. And, I always knew I could kind of sing. I could carry a tune at least, but.
How old were you? How old were you when you realized that?
Probably confidently, like at least for that time, I would say I was about 14.
Okay.
14 enough to be able to go out and kind of really confidently do that on stage with a band,
Any other instruments going into before you were a singer?
Before I was a singer, so playing bass, I also play guitar, a little bit of drums, stuff like that.
Like all of us, I think. All of us have kind of navigated.
Exactly. Little bits of everything sort of thing. But yeah, and then, so I was in a band throughout high school, and then that kind of dissolved by the end of it. And then for a while, I didn't really do anything besides maybe little stuff here and there with people, nothing really of note. And then a buddy of mine who I hadn't talked to for 10 years hit me up, wanted to play in a cover band, came out and did that. And that's when I finally started seeing a singing coach in 2021, 2020.
Okay, so you had a little bit of training.
Just to be like, hey, what the hey,
Right, right.
Help. And that's about the time when I finally realized, the upper register is really more.
Yeah, gotcha.
My sweet spot. Kind of really, that's when I really felt like I'm like, okay, I could sing, but now I feel like I really know how to sing it. As my voice.
No, I had some vocal coaching myself, and that's when I realized I can really make it through all of the gigs, without losing my voice.
So important. The longevity aspect too, of course.
Endurance.
Night after night. Yeah, exactly. And that's very much so. I'm known for having a honey bottle on stage. Not only tasty, but of course soothing to the vocal cords. So.
I had a few bottles on stage. I don't know if they were honey, a little bit of honey. I had a few honey bottles. I had some very small little bottles, like about this big.
Indeed.
Eric, I want to jump over to Eric Levy, drummer, and tell me, your first drum set, how old were you, and why did you pick the drums?
That's the question I ask myself, because I don't know, because it was so long ago. I mean, I'm probably 3 or 4, and I'm sure my parents have told me the whole, hanging out pots and pans story.
Oh my God, nightmare, right, for the parents?
Yeah, right. Probably got my first drum set around 3 or 4, and took lessons at home and through some local music shops. When I was 8 years old, I joined School of Rock, and a little bit more music background. My dad.
Oh yeah, School of Rock.
Yeah, School of Rock. Yeah, my parents from New Jersey. My dad is a huge Bruce Springsteen fan.
Oh my God, that guy.
Springsteen was probably the in I had with music, and still love him to see him twice next month.
Don't get me started on Bruce Springsteen right now.
Hey, don't pick on my guy, man.
Go ahead. I'll be quiet.
No, School of Rock, and I think the real moment that solidified that music was it for me was there was a Led Zeppelin themed show that they did. It was like the song remains the same, like the live album.
Okay, yeah.
And
now we're getting into the good stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And something clicked in my head. And I wish I could tell you what it was, but it let me. I dove down into all the bootlegs and all the live performances. And I'm a huge Led Zeppelin nerd.
I can tell it shows in your playing, actually, your influences. Yeah, John Bonham.
Super active in that community. I actually have my alter ego is a YouTube channel with like 40,000 subscribers, and I post a lot of footage and
nice, good.
But with the music, obviously, Bonham was like my big drummer, and then it was Neil Peart, and it was Keith Moon, and it was all the typical Cozy Powell, all the rock.
Oh yeah, Cozy Powell.
Cozy's great,
and you're young to know these guys, right?
Yeah, man. But
you're talking my language now.
You'd be surprised how many people our age are starting to get into this.
I know. I like it because nothing's replaced it. Nothing's replaced the good old rock and roll, man.
Exactly. But
okay, I don't want to cut you up. I'm going to jump over to Will on bass guitar. Will, tell me a little bit about how you got started on bass guitar. Take me all the way back.
I started.
So you were do I have to?
I was in the womb in a pair of flats.
Fuck those.
Doctor's like, what the fuck do we have here? A bass guitar player.
But I started playing bass I was probably about 12 years old, give or take. And started playing, I was inspired. The first big thing, my uncle played in a band in the area around here, but they did like a lot of the Southern rock kind of. Like
what did he play?
He played bass in that band.
Okay, another bass player.
So he did that, and I went and saw them probably about around the same time, and I was like, man, this band's awesome. I grew up on like Skinner.
Oh yeah, little Leonard Skinner, love it.
Molly Hatchet. And,
oh yeah, here we go.
All that old stuff, and then
you probably weren't even born when they were out playing, right?
They
these are bands that were out since the late 70s.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I was the one that crashed the plane in
70s. Yeah. Oh my God. So sad.
Did that, and then started playing in bands. Probably maybe a year or so later.
What was your first band? What year?
Probably 20
2011, 2012, about
Oh
that.
my God, 2012. Wow.
You know.
My first band was 1979. I'm old.
Pink Pop, baby.
But discovered Rush, discovered, Genesis, all the good old progressive stuff that, I'm a big fan of now. And
Who's your influence? Who's your biggest influence on the bass guitar?
it's hard to pick one for me. I'd probably say, Geddy's probably number one, followed by, I would say Billy Sheehan of Mr. Big.
Oh, Billy Sheehan, my favorite bass player. You nailed it. You nailed it.
And
I love Billy.
A little bit of Chris Squire, a little bit of John Entwistle. Definitely, I would say a lot of Geezer Butler of Black Sabbath.
Okay. I met John Entwistle down in Hollywood.
Oh,
Had pizza with him. And Bill Gazzari's, who I was friends with, introduced me to John Entwistle. And goes, I want you to meet my friend. He's a bass player. And we went down to the Rainbow in Hollywood. Remember the Rainbow? Yeah. But I met a lot of great players back in LA. I don't know if you guys have you played in LA? You guys been out here?
Not yet. Hoping to get out there soon. We'll be out there at some point.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, I'll drop a name. I'll drop I'll drop a good word for you down in LA. But it's changed. It's really changed down there.
Oh yeah.
The whiskey a go-go and all that's changed and all that.
Yeah, the pay-to-play sort of thing going.
That's been around a long time. The pay-to-play. You have to bring back the tickets, and then you got to pay for them. Mm-hmm. They'd give me like 500 tickets. They'd say, okay, bring me back $5 a ticket or $3 a ticket. But the face value was $7, and that's where the pay-to-play thing came about. Mm-hmm. And then you had to pay for your own promotion. So I did a full-page BAM ad, Rolling Stone magazine or whatever magazine was out in LA. And then that was $1,000 right off the top. And then you went and you had to sell the tickets, which we didn't do anyway. We gave the tickets away. So when we got to the gig, we had to give the club 5 times 5. What was it? $5 times 500 tickets. Yeah. $2,500 or something like that. Yeah. So we had to come up with that cash. So it was like pay to play, but at the time you're trying to make it, you're trying to pack it out. You're giving the tickets away to your fans. You don't want to sell them because you want to bring everyone in. And thank God we had jobs. We had jobs at the time. So, thank God we had to work. But I want to jump over to the guitar player, Andrei Wells. Tell me how you got started in guitar and how old were you when you realized the guitar was the instrument for you?
Well, it took a little bit of time for me to pick up the guitar. I remember my first influence with the guitar was when Guitar Hero 3 came out and they had Slash in there.
Oh, yeah.
I was about like 5 or 6 years old, seeing the guy with the big top hat and the long Les Paul. But I didn't start playing music until I think I was like 9 years old. I was actually a saxophone player at first.
Oh, sax. Did you learn that in high school? Was that out of high school? You learned sax?
No, I was like 9 years old taking like lessons and stuff.
Okay, gotcha.
And so I did that for a couple of years. I did play that all the way through high school, like played in like the high school band and stuff. But I started playing guitar when I was roughly like 11 years old. My dad gave me this those like mini Strats that they make for little kids and stuff.
Well, the little mini guitar.
Yeah.
It's like a mini Fender Strat.
Yeah, exactly. I had one of those for a couple of years, just gathering dust on my wall. And one day I was like, you know what? I want to do that. And
play that.
Thank God you did.
Greatest moment.
And that just kind of, led me down. It felt like, a calling, after that, it just came naturally, I tried taking lessons and stuff, but it never really like stuck with me, learning like.
Yeah. No, I got that. I took lessons. It was so boring. I wanted to play my first song. I think it was Smoke on the Water. I played Smoke on the Water. What was the very first song you learned as a guitar player in rock and roll?
That is a great question. I think it probably was like Crazy Train or something like that.
Crazy Train. That'd be later on. Okay.
Well, the first song I learned was Crazy Train, and the first solo I actually learned was
Millions of People. Yeah. That's a great song. But, God, you guys are so young. When I think about Jimi Hendrix, I'm going back, Eric Clapton, Any of those guys influences yours in the blues?
100%. I mean, like all of the greats from back then, you could probably name them, and I'll be like, yeah, they absolutely influenced me.
And then today's modern guitar player, Stevie Vai.
Yeah, I love Stevie Vai.
Mr. Big, you got to.
I remember seeing him in Crossroads, like the movie with Ralph Macchio.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was my introduction to Steve Vai, and that hooked me. I had one of his signature like guitars, like his gem guitars with the little
hand. Oh yeah, the little handheld thing there. Yeah, I saw a documentary on him, how they built his guitars and how he was instrumental in constructing it and designing it.
Really?
Yeah, it was a really cool documentary. But I want to play another video. Do you guys have a favorite other than the one we just played?
I think it's Back on the Shelf.
We got No Vanity up here. We got Back on the Shelf, Haunted Hills, and The Ropes.
Yeah,
maybe
Haunted Hills.
Still good.
Let's do Haunted Hills.
Is there any with you guys playing on stage? Because I know you have some lyric videos or some.
We got a bunch of reels, but we've yet to get like a proper stage.
We're still working on that. Yeah.
Okay.
Like concert footage sort of thing. Yeah.
Let's just play a song for the audience so they can sit back, have a beer, listen to some music. Pick your favorite. No Vanity, Back on the Shelf, Haunted Hills, The Ropes is on there, and Steady Streams. Which one do you want to play?
Actually, Back on the Shelf.
Back on the Shelf.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one. I heard that one earlier. That was a good one. Yeah, there it is.
The whole song.
So this is going to be a music video with a. Looks like I'm in Las Vegas and somebody's playing poker. Show your hand.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Guitar. Mm-hmm. Well, let's go ahead and play it for the audience. Let's go ahead and do it. Here we go. You guys are live. Turn it up.
I know that I've been down and too low. I've been headed south.
I don't think you had it.
But everybody wants to ask me why they say I don't seem like myself. Waking up, I'll get the feeling like I should be put back on the shelf. Cause the sun doesn't shine like it used to. Now that birds sing out of tune. Hundreds and days feel no. Lord, I can't shake this
Nice. Where'd that organ come from?
Yeah, he was something by Will Rap. Will Rap.
in the dead of night. Six up, there's no end in sight. Everybody wants to sell me their cure for how to save myself, but nothing seems to shake the feeling like I should be put back on the shelf. Cause the sun doesn't shine like it used to now. Now that birds sing out of tune, others and giants feel numb. Lord, I can't shake these
We go.
I'm down and I'm out, I'm down the pool again now. I'm down and I'm out, I'm down the pool again now. I'm down and I'm out, I'm down the pool again now. I'm down and I'm out, south, south, south. gonna let it lie. Let go, take it all in stride. 'Cause everybody's got to find their means, it seems. You got to make yourself. Always looking for a better way to not be put back on the shelf. You know, 'cause the sun doesn't shine like it used to. No, now the good sing out of tune. Running today is feeling numbered. Let us get shade is
Very nice, very nice, very nice. Love that song, guys. Man, that threw me in about 5 different directions. Let's see.
Yeah.
Led Zeppelin, Stevie Ray Vaughan. I heard a little bit of Stevie in there. Some of that, and the Rush. Of course, the drums are just progressive. And Led Zeppelin, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Who else? Kind of Black Crowes. The vocals kind of go back and forth, but the screaming, when you hit the high notes, I'm thinking of Robert Plant, mostly because of the way you handle yourself on stage. But you guys are throwing me in about 5 different directions. I'm so confused right now. But I love the music. It's new. It's new, right? It's a collaboration of 4 great musicians bringing us new music in today's rock and roll. And it's progressive. It's new. It's fresh. And I can reminisce all day long. But you guys are, I think, what the world needs right now is some good old rock and roll.
We think so too. Thank you, truly.
Guys, we have a segment on the show. It's called Call In, Talk to the Band.
Cool.
The first person to call in and talk to you guys and answer 3 questions. I want you guys to ask the 3 questions to the caller. And if they get them right, they get a free podcast mug sent to their doorstep.
Wow.
Are you guys ready? You guys ready? All right. Welcome to the Dean Von Music. Oh, hold on. Well, welcome to the Dean Von Music podcast show. Turn your background music down a little bit. And who do we have on the phone for better luck?
3 guesses. It's your favorite band manager, Holly.
Production A&R rep for the West Coast, guys. It's Holly Rocks on the phone. Say hi.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
What up?
Hey, guys. Great interview you're giving. I'm so impressed.
Let me hide you real quick. Okay, go ahead. I have to hide your phone number.
Hey. Oh yeah. Please don't broadcast it to the whole world. Somebody might make an obscene call.
You might get lucky, Holly. You might get lucky.
Well, shame on you, Dean. Anyway. Oh, there he goes, and he puts it up. Okay, thanks a lot, buddy. Hey, guys, Ian, I want you to call me after the show. Can you do that? No, I mean, not about this. Not about this. No, I want...
I told you she's on the hunt, guys. She's a cougar, man. Yeah. She's looking.
No, I'm more than a cougar, but okay. No, I want to talk to you about some business, and I mean legit business. So, and also to tell you your cute little Yankee accent. You sound like my bass player, Dreadhead Justin, talking.
Oh, thank you.
Say what?
You need to explain, Holly, who's Justin. Now, let me explain. Holly Rocks is the A&R rep for Iron Gate Records here on the West Coast. So she has a lot of power, a lot of pull with a lot of radio stations, record companies, all that in the West Coast area. Now, I'm not sure about your area, but Holly, I'll let you explain that. But she's got a lot of pull guys and she wants to work with you. So go ahead, Holly.
Oh, yeah. I want to talk to them after the show. And Dreadhead Justin is my bass player for Red Raven. And he's from New Jersey. So y'all got that kind of Yankee accent thing going on. I lived in Texas, you know. Once you've been there, a Yankee's always a Yankee. But anyway. But you guys are great. I am so jazzed to hear you and meet you guys.
Thank you so much.
I'm hurt you're calling me a Yankee, though.
Holly's the one that put me in touch with you guys. She found you guys for me.
Yes, again, yeah. Thank you so much for reaching out to us, Holly.
You're welcome, guys. And everything Dean's saying about your music is absolutely spot on. So yeah, we'll talk afterwards and see what we can do to make you stars.
Well, they already are stars. You're just going to make them bigger stars.
Oh, you're so
sweet. That's
it.
Stop, you're making us
Holly likes some young guys.
Why am I blushing? For some reason, I'm sitting over here in California blushing, okay?
Holly likes some young.
Where? Okay, so on that note, how old is everyone?
Hey, we don't ask ages on the show.
Well of age, you know.
We don't ask ages on the show.
Oh, okay. Well, especially not mine, but anyway.
Yeah, especially not you.
29 forever, right?
We'll leave it at that.
Totally, guys. Now, did you tell Dean how you came up with your band name?
Oh.
Did I even ask you guys that?
I haven't. I don't think
that's a question I always ask. How did you come up with Bitter Luck?
How do you want to take you on me? So basically, like we were trying to come up with a name, right? And we really wanted to take our time coming up with something we felt that was very representative of us. And we kind of wanted something in, your Led Zeppelin, your Humble Pie, the sort of, bad company, the juxtaposition sort of thing going on. But it's snappy. It's good. People kind of know what they're in for with something like that. So we had a string of kind of questionable events happen to us. Some bitter luck type events, you could say, of course. Had to sneak that one in there. But yeah, I mean, it was truly something like looking along those lines. I'd gotten pulled over after a practice. I had kind of broken a backpack that was like my lucky backpack I had for the longest time in the world, sort of thing. And just like a string of other things kind of happening where we're just kind of like, wow, what a kind of, shitty week. It's got some bitter luck on our part. And essentially that was more or less the genesis of the name, and we liked it. It stuck, and here we are.
This what did we say earlier? Bitter luck? No shit. You're shit out of bitter luck.
Shit out of bitter luck.
Shit out of bitter luck.
I want to know if anybody besides me has thought that Ian looks like a young Chuck Negron.
Ooh,
Chuck
Negron.
From Freedom.
Oh, Three Dog Night. Oh,
I see.
Interesting. I might have to. I know Three Dog the music, but I don't know if I've ever actually looked at a young Chuck Negron.
I see it.
Oh,
yeah, he had the long hair, the big bushy mustache. That was the three. He recently passed away, though. So he probably now was in his, at least in his 70s.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, are they still? Are they still touring technically? Do they still have?
No, not anymore.
Because I didn't know if one of the original members was carrying on with something sort of thing. Like the way they kind of, one or two original members, and they kind of pulled their touring band together, doing all that sort of stuff.
Oh no, they've all passed away. It's really sad. Maybe
you're talking
Danny.
About some old timers.
Yeah, old timers.
You're talking to a young band here, Hall.
Hey, we know our stuff.
But their influences are spot on.
We have at least
John Bonham. I mean, come on.
We're outliers.
Bonham's great.
All right, Holly. Any exciting questions for the band before I crank up the music on you?
Crank the music, dude. I'm hanging up.
All right, guys, say goodbye to Holly. Oh, Holly, you are the first caller in. Oh, she already hung up. I was going to have her. I need you guys to ask them the 3 questions because they have to win the mug.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah.
They have to win the mug, and I added that because I want your fans to call in. I really do, and I don't know if you guys were able to share the phone numbers or the link that I sent you, but if anybody's listening out there and you know of Bitter Luck or you've heard them, or you're just a fan of the show and you want to ask them questions, call in. Don't be shy. And I know there's a lot of you out there listening. And win that podcast mug. And if nobody calls in and answers the 3 questions, I got to send that out to Holly. And she's collecting a lot of mugs on the show lately. I'll tell you that.
Oh, all right, all right.
It's hard to get people to call in because I don't really share that in the beginning, so nobody knows they can call in.
Yeah.
But she's a good person to talk to, guys. She has a lot of connections, and at least see what she's got to offer because she might be able to hook you guys up.
Totally. And again, we can't thank her enough for putting us on to you, and again, being able to make this happen. And come on here and chat it up with the team.
Absolutely, guys. And I'm one of the few podcast show hosts that actually plays a lot of music. I do a lot of videos. I love to play the music, and I ask a lot of questions. And this show's about an hour to an hour and a half long. And sometimes I trim it back to about an hour. But is there anything you guys want to say to your audience out there to tell them, hey, what do you got going on? The future of Bitter Luck. And what do you want to tell your audience? And who wants to take that question?
I'll take it because if anyone else says something, they're going to forget something.
That's a fair point.
That's fair. I would say, obviously, social media is where you can find us. Bitterluck.com, like you said, Dean. We're pretty much at Bitter Luck Band everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. We post pretty much every day, trying to get more people involved and in on the music. Out. We're gonna have a single coming out next month, so I'm not gonna say exactly when because follow social media. You'll be the first to find out. We got, like you said, we got merch, bitterluck.com. We got shirts and stickers. Working on CDs. Don't have those out.
How about some vinyl, guys? How about some vinyl?
If there's demand for it, we'll do it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not cheap.
Nothing's out of the question.
It's not cheap.
Right. We're gonna do it.
The more people interested, the more willing we'll be to do it.
I gotta say that vinyl's coming up, guys. I would start working on it right now, and I'll tell you why. I was talking to a band over in the UK, and they had this 45 gauge fluorescent green vinyl album. And it's the Jokers. They were out in England somewhere. And I was interviewing them, and they showed it to me. And this was like 8 months ago. And they go, man, we can't wait. And this is like in England. And they're showing me the vinyl. I go, man, it's really coming back. I think it's coming back. People are collecting it because they got your picture on there. You can autograph it. They can touch it. They can feel it. They can put it on their wall, whatever. But seriously think about doing a little bit of vinyl, even if it's only 100 copies.
Absolutely.
If there's demand, we'll
demand and making sure we can provide something high quality. That's our big thing. That's our big thing.
Well, your music's already high quality. It's already there. Yeah. I just want to see your pictures on the vinyl cover with that all the lyrics and all the pictures. It's just people. I think we're coming back to that. People want to touch it. They want to feel it. They want something tangible.
Absolutely.
Right. Opposed to just going click, click, listen. Oh, okay, I like that. Click, listen. Okay, I like that. Click, listen. That's boring. Let's get the album or the CD. The CD, at least get the CD. But go to the website, everyone. Go to bitterluck.com and buy the merchandise. Get a T-shirt. Get a CD. And when they get the album on vinyl, get the vinyl. But I love this band. And even Holly. And Holly's got a good ear for music. And I know she does. And she's with, you know who Red Raven is. It's Mark Bowles from Yngwie Malmsteen. Yngwie Malmsteen's lead singer was Mark Bowles. And Mark Bowles sings for Red Raven.
That's so
and good. That's Holly Rocks. So she's got some big players. A couple of the guys are in Finland. They're recording, and they're all recording remotely like we all do. And you guys are one of the first bands where I've had you all together. Because somebody's not over there and they're over there in Finland.
Right.
It's nice to have you guys all together. And I've been cutting the interviews a little bit less than an hour and a half. only because people just wear out, and it's like a Joe Rogan show, 3 hours long.
Right.
Fucking Joe Rogan. But is there
TMT now or no?
do you guys want to play another video before we leave tonight? Now I had them up here. Let me take a peek. I'll run them by real quick. Hold on. Let me rewind. You had Haunted Hills, The Ropes, Back on the Shelf. I think we played that one. No Vanity. I think we played that one.
Mm-hmm.
And No Vanity, we played. Back on the Shelf, Haunted Hills, The Ropes, and Steady Streams. Do you guys want to play one of those?
Ooh. We'll close it out with what started it.
Yeah.
We'll do the if you have that live video of us playing Haunted Hills pulled up.
Got to dance with the one that brought us here.
Did you say Haunted Hills?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Up there it is. And now that is just a still, right? That's not a live video. That's a still.
We should have a live
Oh yeah. If there is the live video,
We have a 15-minute live video. It's the first song on there.
Oh no, I broke
That's okay. We're just going to play some music. People want to hear that. No,
Good.
Some people aren't watching. They're just listening.
Yeah.
So they're going to get to hear the music, which I love.
Perfect.
And for the people watching, they get to see a 5-card stud on Bitter Luck in Las Vegas. Okay, let me play this song. Let me go ahead and share it, guys. And then we'll talk a little bit more, and then we'll go ahead and sign out. Oh, yeah. Love the song. Rank it up.
Seduction, spoken like heaven in my ear. I hear the words of her instruction. She says my eyes are wrong. Yeah, my dog looks that kid. Sweetness and cool there. Mistress out. The darkest of the
song kicks ass, guys. That song just kicks ass. Well, we're going to start heading towards wrapping up this, and I want your fans to know that go see Bitter Luck. And if you guys do have a tour or some gigs coming up, send me the flyer. Join me on Facebook, subscribe to my YouTube channel, for one, and come over to Facebook and just send me your flyer, and I'll put it out for you guys. I've got a few thousand people I can share it with.
Brilliant. Thank you. Really, thank you.
And I have a lot of friends on the East Coast and back your way. Actually, I was in Baltimore for a while, and I like it out there, but I came back to LAX on a nice sunny day and sandy beaches. And so I ended up in Nevada.
You're like outside Baltimore.
Are you out? Okay, gotcha. And Annapolis. I was in Annapolis for a little bit.
Nice.
It's beautiful out there. It's beautiful. And how's the weather? How's the weather out there right now? Is it getting warm?
Yeah, it's just still just going up and down. Just wait for the sunny days like y'all get every single day. Dude.
If you guys come to Las Vegas, look me up and I'll come down and watch your show or announce you guys or whatever you want.
Right on. Truly appreciate it.
That'd be fun. So we're going to wrap up. I'm going to play a little outro video with one of your songs, and you guys can hang out and check it out if you like. And I want to thank you for joining me on the Dean Von Music podcast show, guys.
Thank you, Dean. Appreciate you having us on. Truly.
Absolutely, guys. And hang out, and I'll talk to you after the show ends. And we are streaming live on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. Where are we? YouTube. Did I say all 5? Anyway, we're streaming all over. And this show will be put back out tomorrow night on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, and over 104 countries is going to see this show. So, guys, thank you very much, and good night.
Something that you say, something that you say. And it seems to me you misquoted that line that lives your way. I can see that you want to stay, but I just can't take another battle conversation.